What happens to your car after it's been totaled? Many think it just rusts away, forgotten in some junkyard. Imagine driving your car for years, only to one day see it beyond repair. The question most people never ask is, what happens next? This is not the end of the story. It's the beginning of a hidden process, where every piece of metal, glass, and plastic finds a second purpose. It's a journey that takes your old car from a wreck on the roadside to becoming part of something much bigger, something that could change the world. At first glance, it looks simple. A crane lifts a crushed car into a massive pile, sparks fly, and the wreck vanishes into the scrapyard. But behind this industrial drama is a finely tuned process. Every part has value. Every material has potential. What seems like destruction is actually the first step toward renewal, where a discarded vehicle begins its transformation into raw materials that fuel our everyday lives. Step back and take in the view. Endless rows of cars stacked high, waiting for their next chapter. Each one has a history, a story of journeys taken, roads traveled, and lives touched. But here, in this scrapyard, they share a common destiny. This is where the recycling industry steps in, not to bury the past, but to build the future. And it begins on a massive scale, with scrapyards like this serving as the gateway to transformation. What most of us never see is the secret journey a car takes once it's declared a total loss. These rusted shells lined up in silence are more than just junk. They're full of resources, valuable metals, glass, and plastics, waiting to be recovered. This is not waste. This is raw material for the future, and the recycling industry is the key to unlocking it. The environmental impact of recycling cars is enormous. By processing one old vehicle, we reduce tons of waste that would otherwise choke landfills. We conserve natural resources, cutting the need for new mining and manufacturing. Recycling steel alone saves massive amounts of energy and reduces harmful emissions. In a world fighting climate change, every recycled car is a small but powerful victory for the planet. The journey begins with dismantling. Workers, armed with precision and experience, carefully strip the car of valuable parts. Tires, batteries, catalytic converters, and fluids are removed one by one. This isn't chaos. It's a system. Each part is destined for a new use, whether as spare parts for other vehicles or as raw materials for industries we rely on every day. Once dismantled, the real magic begins. Metals, plastics, and glass are sorted with incredible efficiency. Conveyor belts move these parts through the factory, where machines and workers ensure nothing goes to waste. What looks like a pile of junk is actually a treasure trove, ready to be separated and reborn into countless new products. This is recycling at its most precise. Steel is the backbone of every car, and recycling it is one of the most powerful steps in this process. Inside blazing furnaces, scrap steel is melted down, purified, and reshaped. This steel doesn't just vanish into obscurity, it becomes skyscrapers, bridges, and even new vehicles. One car's steel can literally become the foundation of tomorrow's world. Aluminum, prized for its lightweight and strength, has one of the most exciting second lives. When recycled, it can return not only to the automotive industry, but also into aerospace, construction, and consumer electronics. The aluminum from a single car door could one day help an airplane soar across the sky, or form part of the laptop you use every day. Nothing goes to waste. Plastics make up a significant part of modern cars, and recycling them is a challenge that innovation has solved. Car bumpers and dashboards are broken down, melted, and reshaped into pellets. These pellets are transformed into everyday items: bottles, packaging, furniture, and even clothing fibers. The plastic you once drove with may one day sit in your living room as a chair. Even glass has a second life. Shattered windshields are collected and processed, purified, and reshaped. From construction glass to decorative products, what once shielded you on the highway can become part of a building or a window in your home. This is transformation at its purest, taking something fragile and broken and giving it strength and purpose again. Tires are among the most challenging parts of a car to recycle, but their potential is extraordinary. Ground into fine rubber granules, they are used to make playground surfaces, running tracks, and even road asphalt. A tire that once carried your car down highways may tomorrow cushion a child's step in a playground. This is how recycling touches lives in the most unexpected ways. A car holds fluids that could poison the environment if left unchecked. Oil, coolant, brake fluid. Recycling plants treat these carefully, filtering and processing them to ensure safety. Some fluids are even re-refined and reused. What could have been toxic waste instead becomes part of a cleaner, safer cycle that protects the planet for future generations. Technology is revolutionizing recycling. AI-powered robots now sort metals with precision, ensuring no valuable material is lost. Automated systems dismantle cars faster and safer than ever before. This isn't just recycling. It's the future of sustainable industry, where advanced technology meets environmental responsibility. Automotive recycling is more than a process. It's part of the circular economy. Instead of ending as waste, materials loop back into new products. Cars become steel beams, beams become buildings, buildings eventually return as raw materials again. It's a cycle with no true end, a perfect loop where nothing is wasted and everything has value. This cycle isn't small. Around the world, millions of cars are recycled each year, reducing greenhouse gas emissions, saving energy, and protecting the Earth's natural resources. Each recycled car contributes to a global effort against climate change. It's proof that even in the face of massive environmental challenges, simple actions on a large scale can make a difference. Perhaps the most surprising part of this journey is where recycled car materials end up. A steering wheel may become part of a smartphone. A fender might return as part of a skyscraper. The products of recycling surround us every day, hidden in plain sight. Every time we flip on a light switch, cross a bridge, or use a phone, we may be touching a piece of an old car. Take this bridge, for example. Its steel beams were once part of hundreds of old cars. Now, instead of rusting away, that metal carries thousands of people across a river every day. Recycling doesn't just save resources, it builds the very structures we depend on, turning yesterday's waste into today's foundations. Your car's end is not really the end. When it's recycled, it becomes part of something bigger, a home, a road, a school, or even another car. This is not just about saving money or materials. It's about giving the world a cleaner, smarter, more sustainable future. And it starts with one simple choice: recycle. This is the secret life of cars. A journey from the scrapyard to rebirth, from waste to wonder, from ending to beginning. Automotive recycling is proof that nothing is ever truly lost, only transformed. And every time a car is recycled, the earth breathes a little easier. This is not the end of the story, it's the start of a better one.
Thanks for watching Cargala. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel. For more amazing car reviews, stay with us for the latest supercars.